Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. It's Aleksandra Minto here, an executive coach and mentor, and today we will talk about Thomas Troward's profound statement, which encapsulates a timeless principle that can significantly impact both personal and business success. At its core, this statement highlights the boundless creative potential residing within each and one of us. This one paragraph has changed the course of my life over 8 years ago. So let's begin. It starts with, my mind is the center of divine operation. The most important word is a. My mind is a center, not the center. There is a center in everything, in this room, in a bowl, but there is only one center. Isn't it strange? My mind is a center. So Thomas indicates that there is more than one. One of my biggest breakthroughs that helped me to quit my job and replace my corporate income within 6 weeks and then 3 months later double it was when, with the help of my mentor, I understood that we live simultaneously in multiple realities and we activate certain reality with our thinking. You see, if you think you can and if you think you can't, you are both right. You just activate a different reality based on that moment when you choose that particular thought. When you think you can, you will be behaving differently and you will be making different type of decisions. You will choose the course of action that is aligned with your desired goal, and you will be putting your mind to do the work that it's meant to be doing, which is creating and finding solutions. Our mind is a very powerful tool and there's no end to what you can create. However, if you think you can't, you will stay in the same place, surrounding yourself with all sorts of excuses. The worst thing you can do is to have a very good excuse for yourself, because that will stop you from moving forward and achieving what your heart truly desires. Then he says, the divine operation is always for expansion and fuller expression. So if you are going to get in with the harmony of this power, and if you are not expanding and expressing in a great way, you are not working with the power. Wanting more and desiring more is in our nature. And it has nothing to do with not being happy or appreciating what we have, but the need to create more is normal. Every dissatisfaction is a mother of invention. If you are not in the harmony with the power, you are not operating by law. And if you're not operating by law, you're going to lose. Meaning you will be working harder and trying harder, creating more of the same. Your life will be full of frustration and confusion, and it won't be fun. I know this because I have been there myself over 8-9 years ago. Intellectually, I knew I could do better. And I had a deep desire to succeed, to really succeed, to create financial freedom, to create a meaningful life, and to feel like I'm actually making a difference in this world. But it was just not happening. Why? I did not fully understand that I wasn't in harmony with the power that is within each and one of us. If you are in harmony, you are going to win. My life has changed within months. When I started to get into this information, my mind was expanding like never before. My confidence grew and my belief in myself really strengthened. And that was reflected in my choices. You know, I used to think that I was quite confident because I moved countries twice by myself. I had no problem to get a job. The one I applied for, I normally got it. However, what I did not understand was that I was aiming below my true potential, way below. We all do this. I was going for the jobs that were aligned with my self-esteem back then. If you want to check your self-worth right now, check your paycheck. My mentor used to say that our results always tell a very interesting story. They show us where we are programmed in every area of our life. So if I wanted to change my results, like money, for example, it had nothing to do with the amount of degrees I was holding or how hard I worked, but everything to do with my self-image. Think about it. How many brilliant people with 2 or even 3 degrees are broke or barely making the ends meet? On the other hand, how many people who haven't even graduated from the university are millionaires or even billionaires? I know my mentor was one of them, and there are many more who did that. The statement then continues. This means production of something beyond what has gone before, something entirely new, not included in my past experience, which means everything that happened, everything has been necessary to make you who you are, to prepare you to do what you're going to do. All these failures, bad experiences, constant challenges, and all the great things. This means the production of something beyond what has gone before, something entirely new, not included in my past experience, though proceeding out of it in an orderly sequence of growth. Order. Order is heaven's first law, and our life can improve as much as we improve, as much as we grow. Then it says, therefore, divine cannot change its inherent nature. It must operate in the same manner within me, meaning the laws are inflexible and impersonal. They work the same way for each and one of us. But if we don't understand them, the chances are that we're going against them, which creates confusion and being stuck. Look at the law of gravity. We all know it. It's inflexible. It always works. We don't have to understand how it works, but we know it does work. We wouldn't stand on the top of the building and jump, hoping we will fly. We just wouldn't do it because we work in harmony with that law. It then says, consequently, in my own special word of which I am the center, it will move forward to produce new conditions, always in advance of any that have gone before. If we align with the power, it will always work in our favor because whatever we focus on expands. So if we purely focus on our goal without any distractions or doubts or worry, then by law it must happen. If we're not aligned, we will be activating the reality of same old same because we will be making decisions based on our past experiences, trying to play safe, afraid to fail again perhaps. Do you live your life by thinking it's better to be safe than sorry? Just something to think about. In the context of business, embracing this philosophy can lead to remarkable outcomes. When we as entrepreneurs and leaders recognize that our minds are conduits for divine creative energy, we are more likely to envision groundbreaking solutions and innovations instead of being limited by past experiences or conventional thinking. We will have the courage to push boundaries and explore uncharted territory, and that's where freedom is. When my life changed dramatically, I wasn't working any harder, but I was taking risks. I was going into the unknown territory almost on a daily basis for months. That's where the growth happens. And along that growth comes success beyond our dreams. I was one of the top consultants worldwide whilst working with my mentor. I was invited to 1% dinner parties, got invited to my mentor's home for dinner, and met other top achievers who kept inspiring me to make even bolder decisions. I now live my life and make the choices not based on what economy dictates, but based on what my heart truly desires. I surround myself with wonderful places and wonderful people because we are the product of our environment. I take my parents on awesome holidays. Last year, my family and I traveled for a few months, which was one of the greatest experiences, especially for my little one. And I'm not sharing this to show off, but I'm sharing this to inspire everyone who feels they deserve and desire more. It is all possible if you get in harmony with that power that lies within you. By nurturing this mindset, businesses can continuously evolve. You can develop cutting-edge products and services and stay ahead of your competitors. Moreover, anyone who internalizes the idea that their minds are instruments of divine expansion tends to set audacious goals, believing that they have the innate capacity to manifest their visions. They become resilient in the face of challenges as they understand that each obstacle is an opportunity for learning and growth. This perspective can encourage each and one of us to persevere, maintain a positive attitude, and attract the resources necessary to achieve our dreams. In essence, Thomas Troward's words serve as a reminder that the human mind possesses infinite potential when aligned with the mindset of expansion and innovation. By applying this philosophy in both business and personal endeavors, we and organizations can tap into a wellspring of creativity, drive a resilience that can lead to unprecedented success and fulfillment. When I shifted my mindset, I was encouraged to transcend my limitations, break free from the constraints of the past, and boldly ventured into a future where innovation and growth are the driving forces of achievement. In my next video, I'll be sharing detailed steps and mindset tools on how to connect to that inner power of yours. So hit the subscribe button not to miss the upcoming video. If you found this video interesting, give us a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next time.